Good afternoon, Air Gunners. This is Air Gunner's Edge. Rainy Sunday, and I got tired of looking at my Gamo Big Cat Whisper. It's a 177. The reason this has been on the shelf for about a year and a half is the lockup on this is not steel. It is, well, it is a composite material, but I'm going to call it plastic. This is one of many issues with Gamo that I cannot stand. Cheap quality. For the most part, they are great guns. They just do not last long. So, as you can see, I ripped it all apart. I had no use for it. It was just taking up room on my gun rack. Here's the tube for it. Here's the barrel. Here's that cheap lockout. Lockup, I should say. And what I actually had to do was take this out, space it, and I had to clean up the edge so it would lock up, but it wore out again, and I actually have no use for this damn gun. So what I did was took it all apart, and this is one of the Gamos I do love, is my Gamo Accu 22. I also have the Gamo Accu 177. Well, I did put a replacement spring in my Gamo Accu. I wasn't really fond of it. It was a little too stiff. I was just going to change it over with another spring, but curiosity got the best of me, and this does have a gas ram in it. So I pulled out the gas ram. This is actually my Gamo Accu. This was a last thought to record this. This is identical for the Accu and crap, I can't even remember the name of it now. Anyways, for the other gun, so these are absolutely identical. They have a little different interior pieces for the spring and gas ram, but I swapped it over, and now my Gamo Accu has a gas ram, and it was a perfect fit. You will need a bar clamp because the spring has a little more give than the gas ram, but all I did was use the clamp and a socket on the end and pushed it in and put the pin in. So now I have a gas ram Accu. I did buy a gas ram for this before, but it was actually way too harsh, and accuracy suffered, and it did not increase any FPS or anything. So, but I just thought I'd share that tidbit. So some of these Gamo Accus are irreplaceable. If you have a bad Gamo, that just isn't worth, to me, isn't worth trying to fix. And the Big Cat just wasn't worth fixing. It was $70 at Christmas, like 4 years ago. I got for the kids, and we used it a lot, and it was great until accuracy started suffering, and I figured out what the problem was. So at least now I have some extra parts for my Gamo Accus, I should say, since I have more than one. But the whole trigger assembly, as you see, this is the only reason why I didn't switch it over, because I actually preferred to have the SAT trigger on there, the gray other than the black. So I like this trigger a little better. It has a looks like about the same curve, but I just decided to keep that one. And this trigger is already tuned. Everything inside is mint, so I didn't have to really mess with this one. So I just figured I'd swap it over. All right, so I'm sure the piston seals are the same size. I didn't even pull that out. Did not even look. So I just grabbed the parts I wanted and tried to see if they fit, and they do. So there's a little tidbit of information for you guys, and hope you guys have a great day. Good shooting if you get the weather. I don't have it.